of social media has had a significant impact in the methods of advertising in the makeup industry. This deserves serious attention considering those methods have been improving due to the increased use of social media in the past 5 years, leading to the false advertisement, causing the loss of credibility of the makeup products being sold in the United States. As seen in the figure on screen obtained from the website emarketer.com from a research conducted in 2015, 30% of consumers view ads from social media and about 17% of consumers shop and purchase products daily via social media.
Social media has been a changing tool for the marketing campaigns of all companies. It has increased innovative ways and possibilities to promote a product or service, but it has also affected companies in a negative way. Not only are companies trying to sell products, but they want to make a profit out of those sales, and most of those sales come from lies or by false advertising a product. A company can make an ad and display it on social media and deliver the right message to the right customer. But where we stand as society with the knowledge of technology and what it's capable of doing, it is harder to lie to the consumer than it was before the world of social media and technology. This could lead to the loss of credibility of a company due to the improvements of technology and, in this case, social media.
With social media becoming more popular in society, it allows companies to advertise their products, in this case the makeup industry, in a more effective and faster way. It has been argued that companies have been falsely advertising their product. False advertising has become a concern not only because it's affecting the image of a company, but it's making consumers have second thoughts of the company before buying their products, and in the long run affecting the company's credibility.
In many occasions, there's been commercials with pretty and perfect models who claim that their beauty is behind the products they're promoting for consumers to purchase. But the real magic is not just because of the makeup, but on the actual making of the advertisement and on the editors. One of the many goals of makeup is to make it last throughout the day, and preferably day to night, since it is something that women look for on any makeup product. According to an article from the Wall Street Journal by Ono, this eventually has led to the false advertising and makeup products sold in the United States in any form or way.
Companies often use celebrities to hide false advertisements, but in some occasions, these celebrities aren't useful because buyers focus more on the quality of the product. Although these celebrities do help on the actual selling of the product, the true quality and credibility of the product come only when buyers test the product. Just as Mr. Baeza mentioned when he was asked what he sees in a makeup advertisement being sold in the US and how he feels about them.
If it's clever, it catches my attention. I see glamour and beauty, but I also see shallowness appealing to the eye, but are not telling the truth. I dislike them because they set a bar so high that it is unattainable, even for the models themselves. They are unrealistic, and I know it because I've seen it and done it. I've directed photo shoots with models, so I know it's a lie. A big lie.
The real magic in a makeup ad happens thanks to the Photoshop professionals who sit hours in a dark room only to blur out any imperfections in the model's face, such as dark spots and/or wrinkles. Just as Mr. Baeza mentions,
I've helped Photoshop the models. This is a total lie. It wasn't a part I enjoyed. At the end, the result is just misleading.
All the improvements advertisements have been having throughout the past 5 years are sure affecting the credibility of a company by making it harder to lie to the audience, as well as making the company look like liars, just as Mr. Baeza expressed himself.
Improvements in advertising are affecting the credibility of makeup products being sold in the US only because the flashier an advertisement gets, the more credibility it loses. In terms of affecting it, there's two realities, before and after the internet. And it was a lot easier to be lied to before the internet. Because of the internet and social media, we hopefully have a better sense of what's real and what's not.
Social media is considered a tool for false advertising since it is used to portray those false advertisements. But on a positive note, social media has opened so many possibilities to companies whose intentions aren't to false advertise, in a sense that it allows them to advertise their name along with their beauty products.
Social media can be a great tool for shopping if used wisely.
it may be a positive outcome that companies use social media to get the exposure and popularity of their products. But with them knowing that information, they could be using the knowledge to get their advantage only to make more money without caring about the false advertisement they've created.
The problem of false advertising can't be solved only because it is a problem that companies create and it's out of the hands of the public. But to try and avoid these false advertisements, we, as consumers, should get informed by researching and reading reviews from the company before purchasing their products.